good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. It's 2021. This is episode 160, season 4. You'll notice the color change in the banner of How to App on iOS. My name's Jade. We're going to have a fairly quick show today because I've got another special thing coming up. Howdy do. Good to see you all if you are over on Facebook. Well, it's weird saying that now because I've ditched streaming to my personal Facebook page. So F you Facebook. What have I done instead? Well, if you're not aware, I have created a brand new group. Somebody reached out to me yesterday and said they wish there was a place that we could all kind of chat. Ed Zielinski, I think it was. I'm pretty sure it was. And so it was time to actually do this, not that, but to create a group for us on Facebook, which is called We All Rise Together. So I think if this works, let's see if this works. I don't know if this works. I'll just try that FB. And look at that. I've got all these cool little things now I can put up that pop up in the chat from my bot, which is pretty cool. So there's a link to join the group. But yeah, so now I'm streaming directly into the group each day and onto my Jade Starr Facebook page. So if you're over there and you want to come over here to YouTube, it's youtube.com/JadeStarr. Also, you can go to the website, which I can do this now, which is really cool. I can hit !W and it puts up the website in the chat. I've got all these little shortcuts now which I've worked into the chat, which is pretty cool. And I'll send that to the admins if they want them. So, yeah, here we are. Let's say hello to folks. Where's my chat? Wants me to reload my chat. Okay, let's... now my chat's disappeared. Well, that's interesting. Now I can't do it anymore. All right, let's just get through it. It's an interesting day today. Lady rode a line straight. What's going on? How you? Doctor's orders. Scott, Tom, Rochelle. Who else is here? Joey Helpish, Benedict Stewart, Danny Broderick, Greg Hernandez, Gino Therese, Deep Gravity. Mark, hello. Stu Cash is here. Russ Late 9 is here as well. Tom, Rochelle, and Pete Johns. Hey, Pete Johns, man. That was hardcore, yeah? That was so hardcore. Dealing with all that shit. Oh my God, what is going on here? I didn't want to do that. I did not want to do that. Hopefully I'm still live. Man, this is stupid today. There are so many stupid bugs happening today. Hopefully I'm still going out live. Man, what a crazy thing that just happened with my restream. Whew, where was I? Danny Broderick, catch up. Man, so the internet is going crazy. Cold Acre, hello. Darren Anderson, g'day. Joe Glenn, g'day. It looks like my chat's still working on the stream. It's just not in my... It's all good, all good, all good. Yes, exciting stuff. I think the internet is ruined. Thomas Gillane is here as well. SM Borthwick, hello. I'm still trying to get through all the hellos. Have I got everybody? Devil's Thumb is here as well. If I've missed you, I'll catch up. All right, let's get down to what's going on today. First, I'll let you know. So after this stream, Pay and Forget is here also. Hello. All right. So today after this stream, I'm going over to Patreon. So I'm going to cut this off a little bit short today. So in about 55 minutes time, going over to Patreon, I'm doing exclusive live stream show. I'm going to do a live performance of my entire brand new forthcoming album that's been 8 years in the making. Yes, all 22 tracks from my album. So it's going to be a massive long stream. If you want to be involved in it, you can by joining Patreon from as little as $1 a month. There you go. So there are the tiers. So you can join up today if you want to, just for $1 and watch it. It's going to be really cool. You're going to get a lot of backstory into my life, into the recording of this album, the trials and tribulations, the hospitalizations, all this crazy shit that went down to make this full-on album. Yeah, so it's going to be intense. So that is that. I can let you know before we jump in today that some apps have they've gone back to normal price. But one app which I love and was featured on my best apps of the year is Gorse Field Looper, which has been reduced for $3.99 for like 2 days. So if you actually wanted that, jump on it now. That's that covered. Let's jump into today's app because it's really freaking interesting. So what we're going to do to sort out today's app is this. Let's go full screen. And I'm going to open up. Where are we going to open up? We are going to open up. Let's do a search. It's much better if I do this. We're going to open up AUM MIDI Mixer by 4Pockets and go to an AUM session template and open a 8-channel mixer. Now, if you haven't seen this, I'll put a link up the top for people watching on the replay. And this creates a mixer in AUM. So now I have these 8 channels which are connected to these 8 channels here. So when I change the volume, you can see the volume goes up and down here. So that's pretty cool, yeah? So what we're going to do today is bring in this interesting new app. Now, what is this app, I tell you? Now, I saw this first on Doug's sound test room and was incredibly intrigued by this because it's weird. It's very strange. Who would download this? I'll tell you who would download this. Me! Because I'm crazy! Right? So, this is an AUV3 plugin where you can add radio stations into your mix. What the hell? All right, so let's do it. So I'm going to go up to track 1 here, and I'm going to click on audio unit extensions. I'm going to do a search for this. It's called radio units. Whoops, that was silly. So I'm going to do a search. It's called radio unit, right? So you're going to click on it, and straight away, oh, what's going on? Where's my sound? Why do I not have sound? Oh man. Let's try this. Could be I see I rebuilt my studio yesterday. Let's see if the sound comes back. And it doesn't look like it is. Wow, man, today is really starting off good, yeah? Good stuff. Let's see if I can reintroduce this. Radio AV3. All right, let's turn that down. So, this is it. This is the app. So I'm going to open it up, and you'll see you've got a whole bunch of radio stations here. So let's see what I can do. So you've got like BBC News, Radio Nintendo, a whole bunch of radio stations here. So if I just click Business FM and turn this up.
Это на западе Франции. Здание было оцеплено, но полиция долго не заходила внутрь, чтобы избежать силового столкновения. На празднике было 2500 человек, которые съехали со всей страны.
So what would you use this for, man? A radio station AUV3. Well, you can use it for plenty of things. Because as you can see here, there's even this one. So you get a whole lot of ones that are automatically in there. Plus, you've got all these user slots. So you can go and paste in. Oh, shut up, lady. You can paste in any internet radio station you want into these user slots. So let's start with a drone. So there's a station here called, where is this? It's called Drone Zone. Ooh, listen to that. Yeah. So let's mess around with this to start off with, yeah? So now that we've got this in here, I'm going to add an effects channel. We're going to use Gorse, which I just told you is on sale. And we'll hit our audio unit. We'll do a search for this. And let's monitor this. And I'm going to record a portion of this and play around with it a bit. So with Gorse, we hit record and we're off. This records a section of it. I can decide on how long I want this to go for. Stop that there. Now I can mess around with this. All right, so let's add in another one. Let's add in someone talking. See what we can find. So we'll go here. We'll add another radio. I could do a copy. Whoa, yeah.
According to indication here in Israel, any leader in Israel should.
So we get this strange radio, sci-fi horror, Pumpkin FM. What's this all about?
I'm sorry, I don't really know which one you mean.
The one where the theater manager has an affair with the girl who works in the box office.
I'm going to add Gauze to this as well.
The scenes were remarkable. Like when she looked at him and said, "You can anything you want to do." And then what happened after that?
So I'll record, I'll do this as well.
That movie makes people understand just how far it's possible for two human beings to go.
Stop calling me. I mean, whoever you are, don't call again.
Just how far it's possible for two human beings to
Now let's
go.
mess around with this.
Stop calling me. I mean, whoever you are, don't call again.
Just how far it's possible for two human beings to go.
Stop calling me.
Stop calling me. Let's duplicate this first one. We've got some street noise here. What else do we have here? I don't know why this one's not working. Let's remove this. Starting. Oh, there we go. Let's just add another one. Oh yeah, you're right, Thomas Gillane. Thank you. I should have realized that. Let's just do that again. I always forget, man, that monitor. It's such a dog. Such a dog. So we'll duplicate. Turn on goals. There we go. So this is the next track we've got going on here. Let's add another effect. Let's add something crazy like a Velvet Machine. Let's hit record for this. Yeah, boy. So as you can see, you can imagine you can do some pretty crazy stuff with this, with all these different radio stations. And also, so you can just do a search. I'm pretty sure I found a whole bunch of internet stations on a couple of places. I found there's a post on the Audio Bus forums which has a whole list of stations you can use. And I'll show you how to add a new station. Let's just turn that down a bit. So you can have a lot of fun with this, man. I think this is heaps of fun. I'll just go let me just make sure I have the right notepad up. 1 second. I don't want to bring up my notepad with all my code giveaways. And you'll get all my codes for the next few giveaways. That would be silly. All right, there we go. So I've got a list here of stuff, just some stations. Let's go through, see what I can find. So we've got a community radio station, Doom Stoner Sludge. radio station. Dark Rave Witch. What can we find that would be interesting here? Community radio, college radio. What about this synthwave one? So we'll copy that link. So as you can see, there's a bit of synthwave going on there. Head back to AUN. Let's add a new radio. And all you need to do is go down to a user slot and just touch up here and then just paste in the address and hit enter, and there you go. So this thing costs about, I think it's $2.99 US. It's pretty cheap. Good for fun. So now we've got this in here. Let's add this harmonizer. Yeah. I got so lost in this last night. Oh, for the last couple of days, actually. This thing's mental, man. You can do the stupidest shit with it. Let's go in here, add the monitor. So let's unsolo these. We'll record some of this, yeah? Yeah! Now let's... Here we go. I'm just gonna keep adding stations, man. I think I've got a couple saved from last night too, which I added in here. So what's this one? What's this one? Oh, we got some bells. Cool. This will sound cool if we check on something like blah 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 blah. Let's add I don't know. Pro R. Right, so now we've got these tracks in here. I can actually scoot over to the end and go to our MIDI mixer. What I want to do, I want to do this first. Right. So everything's turned down now. So now we can go right to the end and use the MIDI mixer, and we can bring some of these in, I think. So let's admit it. This thing's demented. Like, who would come up with this kind of thing? Man, this is so weird. If it's weird, I gotta thank Doug for doing a show on this. I saw it, and the first thing I thought when I saw him start the show was like, who would buy something stupid like this? 10 minutes later, it was like, I would. I'm crazy. I need to have this. It's awesome. So, yeah, look, I reckon it's really cool. Let's clean this out. I did one last night, so let's clear this. And I'm curious, because the radio stations, I guess, change because they're live. I'm curious to see what the one I did last night now sounds like compared to when I did it last night. So I saved it here. Let's open it up. So sessions, radio noise. Okay, so I did this last night. So some of it I've used Gorse on it, so I would have kept, and I've got a collider on it and stuff. Let's see what it sounds like now. I'm very interested. I think it does save the radio station because I put these in last night. It doesn't name them, like see down where it says user slot, but the ones I put in last night are still in there. So, because I selected them today. pretty out there. Yeah. So look, as I said, there's you just need to do a search. So I did a search on Audio Bus. There's a post on there. This is where I got all these links from here. So there's there's a whole, I think it even kicks off with a whole bunch of Australian radio stations. So Triple J, I'm just being careful with what I put in there because I don't want to get like a copyright claim or anything. So there's a whole lot of BBC, anything that's an internet radio, you can pretty much just copy the link in and you're good to go. So the only reason I'm not putting in like anything like that's got commercial radio or anything like that is I don't want to get claimed for it for the show because that sucks. So you can see here, just in this list alone, this is the list from the Audio Bus, and there was a lot more in there too. This is only a portion of it, but looks like there's like a what's this one? So if I copy the link here, this is like a drummer one. If I go back here, let's add another track. Audio. That's what this one sounds like. Radio. No. So we'll paste this in here. There you go. Some random drum stuff. And as you can see here, like I've these are the ones I put in yesterday. So these have all remained in here. So they're all still here. So that's cool. You can virtually put anything in there you like. So I think it's really cool. I think it's good fun. I think it's for the price. Like if you're into drones, if you're into creating noise or that kind of stuff, again, this is perfect for that. Another little added extra tool to have in your arsenal. I think we'll call it a quits for this show because I've got to get ready. Oh, now I want to add something to this. Let's add. What can we add? What can we add? Anyway, good fun, I reckon. So that's what I do in my time when I'm not making music. I sit here for 2 hours on end with headphones on, without any drugs whatsoever, and just do crap like that. And get completely lost, and I love it. So that is Radio Unit, it is called. It is available now, and if you'd like to check it out, go for it. I think it's really fun. And good shit. Good S word, man! Right, so I'm going to split this nice and early today because I've got to set up my stream for Patreon. So, yeah, I know, Russ, I'm clean these days. I'm clean. Sounds so weird saying that. All right, so I'm heading over to my Patreon. That'll be kicking off in about half an hour's time. I need to set up my few things. If you'd like to come and join us, please feel free. As I said, it's you can even just watch the show for this month for $1. It's up to you. It's going to be epic, man. It's going to go for about 2 hours. So there's so we've got 3 hours between now and Pete's show. Hopefully Pete's internet is back. Yeah. Hey, Rock Hard Music, welcome along. Hopefully Pete's internet's back for his live show today. And I'm going to do my live show. So it'll probably be about 2.5 hours if you can stick it out. It's going to have the story of the album, all the kind of stuff that went down to how it all came about, how it began in 2012 across all the devices. I'm going to sing every song off the album live to the actual masters of the album. So if you want to come and join along, it's going to be really cool. It's going to be really fun. And I'm going to do my best to try and pull off all these songs. I don't think I've ever sung them all before publicly in front of anybody. So it is a premiere. Alrighty, so that will do today. I hope you are all having a good day where you are. So remember now we have a new Facebook group. There it is. Facebook.com/WeAllRiseTogether. What? So feel free to join the new Facebook group as well, where you can chat and do other stuff and whatever you like there. I don't care. The only rule we have there is don't be an asshole. It's the only rule we have. And, I can hear it. I can hear it. It's the music. Gonna have to go. So, if I don't see you over on the Patreon, I'll see you tomorrow, because we've got some really cool apps to look at this week. Lots of cool ones. We've got a couple of giveaways coming this week as well for brand new apps. We've got some Bleece giveaways. It's going to be fun this week. And then we end the week with an interview with Penaki Deb. Awesome. Take care, my friends. And as usual, just do what makes you happy, or I'll kill you.